guys, welcome to Life with Lena, and if you guys are new here, please click that red subscribe button down below, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. So I'm currently on my way to go get my nails done because mine are looking pretty crappy and I want them to look fantabulous for my interview later. So guys, the nail salon I wanted to go to, they were busy. They had one person but only one worker. And I guess she was getting like a pedicure and manicure, so they said the wait is an hour. And I was like, I don't have an hour to wait because my gel nails are gonna take a while too. So I had to call up another place. And then I called up like a few different places because some places wanted to charge an extra $10 for French manicure. But anyway, so now I'm walking back the other way, picked up a Starbucks coffee, just did like a mobile order and pay. And now we're gonna go to the nail salon again. Okay guys, I am back from my interview. I was so nervous, guys. I didn't record anything. I wanted to record like the questions and stuff just so I could refer to it in like a video. But not only was my phone dying, but I was also just too nervous to even like look at my phone while I was waiting for them to like come interview me. So I was like waiting, and I didn't want to like look at my phone because I didn't want, you know, I didn't want it to come off as like me being attached to my phone or just like whatever. So I didn't look at my phone at all. My watch died as well, so I'm like wearing a watch that's dead. Oh my gosh, it was just everything was dying in terms of like my technology. You know, the interview wasn't that bad. I met like some people ahead of time in the office while I was waiting. They didn't take me in until like 3:15 or so, and then my interview was like 45 minutes long. It was a while. They asked me so many questions, and here I thought I would have like 4 questions being asked, and it was like 15, guys. And not even kidding you guys, it was like 15 questions with some questions having follow-up questions. And so that was nerve-wracking, and we sat at like a little round table, and there was 4 people. There was a principal, assistant principal, and 2 teachers, one of them being like a special ed teacher, which is what the position I would be hired for. They said they'd call me back tomorrow, let me know if I'm hired or whatever. Hired or not, I guess. Once I got into the interview, like I was still nervous, you know, I still like felt my stomach, I still felt a little nervous, but at the same time everybody was super friendly, and there was a couple of times where they laughed at like what I said, because they asked me like questions like, oh, why do you want to teach 6th to 8th grade? And I was like, well, I didn't really know up until like a few weeks ago, because when I went to that barbecue, you know, with Andre, he has cousins that are in 6th grade, and they're triplets. So there's 3 of them, and they're 11 and they're in 6th grade. And I always had this idea that 6th grade was like a lot older. I just remember like when I was in 6th grade, I feel like I was so old, but you know, I guess I really wasn't that old. When you look back at it, you just feel like it was like that age where you just, you know, were sassy. And when I met those triplets, it just, you know, they were sassy, but they were still little, and they were still young and friendly. And you know, at that point, like I don't really mind doing 6th grade. Obviously it's not my top choice, but it's not something that I would really mind. I think it would be a great experience. But they legit asked me so many questions, guys. You guys have no idea. And a lot of it will have to do with like special education and how I would use feedback in the classroom, and how I take feedback, and then how feedback has influenced me as a teacher or as like a person. They asked me like those kinds of questions. I tried to like write down as many as I can. So I was also telling my friend like what kind of questions they asked me. There was also ones like how I would support my students in learning, what I think is the most important aspect of a student's learning, why I'm passionate about 6th to 8th grades, which I told you guys, what I would do if there was a conflict about disciplining a student like with another teacher because of different like point of views. There was also There were just so many questions. It was legit like 15 questions. But I survived, and I think it went well. I just took my shoes off. I got blisters today, but it's cool. I have not found out if there's a parking garage nearby yet, because I did ask one person, because she's like, oh, how did you get here? And I was like, oh, I took a train today, but I wanted to ask, like, is there a parking garage around? And she said she doesn't know because she doesn't drive in. So parking garage situation, I don't even know yet, but it doesn't really matter yet because I don't need to know until I get hired, if I get hired. So that's fine, guys. That is fine. I gotta order some food now. I still haven't eaten anything yet. I went and got my nails done earlier. I showed it on Snapchat, but didn't really show it elsewhere. But my nails, I tried out a new place, like I told you guys, because the other place, it was just taking forever. They had like an hour wait and stuff, but I think they look pretty good, and they look okay. It's not a place I would go back to again. The lady, when I got there, she literally spent about 35 minutes talking on the phone with a friend when I got there, like not even paying attention to me. Like she legit put cotton pads soaked in nail polish remover wrapped in foil around my nails because I had gel on at first, so she had to take it off, and she let me sit there for probably around like 20 minutes with that nail polish remover on my nails, and I was just like, this is like way too long to be sitting here with nail polish remover on my nails, but whatever. Never going back there again though. I'm gonna order some food now. Some penne vodka with grilled chicken, and I'm gonna try not to worry about this interview, and I'll just wait until the phone call tomorrow. So there was a $15 minimum for penne vodka, and for some reason this place was actually kind of cheap. It was $8.50 plus $2 for chicken that I like, so it ended up being $10.50. Most places are like $15 for penne vodka, so I was really happy this was cheaper, but it was $15 minimum. So I got a garden salad. It's like with peppers and onions and tomato, and then I got for dressing, oil and vinegar. So ended up being like $16, so we met the minimum. Ordered my food. I'm so hungry, guys. I just can't wait to eat. Well, my food came in much faster than I had thought. It's 5:43. It said my delivery time is like 6:20. So it's like 40 minutes early, which I am totally fine with. Like, I am happy about that. I will take that. So I'm just gonna go eat some food because I am so hungry. Alright guys, my food is actually pretty good for $10.50. Like, I am so surprised. Normally it's like $15 for just the penne, and then you still pay like an additional $5 some places charge for grilled chicken. This was $10.50 with grilled chicken. Hi babes.
Hi babe.
Oh, I could finally cheer you. You got a glass of beer.
Well, it's a bottle, but
yeah. A bottle, that's what I said. And I got,
hi babes.
Sorry, hold on.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And I'll give you that penne for free.
Are you paying me back for it? Because I already paid for it.
No.
Alright then.
I'll give you that penne for free.
No.
All day, every
that
day.
Makes, oh, babe. Okay, was not comprehending that at first.
I know, I was banking on that.
Changed back into my romper, guys, and I got Andre's like a button down hoodie kind of thing because it's gonna get chilly outside. Food was delicious. And now we're going, so Andre could go get a, is it a haircut?
A haircut and a trim on
a
the
haircut. He's just getting his head shaped, basically. That's what's happening. We're going to the barber shop. So we were walking from the barber, we stopped by a bank, and now we found a bubble tea place. We're having some bubble tea, and I got a reward card. It's called the Tipsy New York. I like it. And I got like a, what I get? An OMG was like a mixed cocktail drink, but no actual alcohol, but with bubbles. I don't know, it's supposed to taste like a cocktail, but I got it with bubbles, so I'm excited about that.
Like a cocktail.
Yeah, it's like an ombre kind of looking one. Okay, it does not look ombre. Maybe that was a different drink. But they told me to shake it before I drink it. So this is me shaking. And you got coffee milk tea?
Yep.
I want to try yours too. I normally love coffee milk tea. Oh.
You gotta sip it while you...
Sorry, me. That was messy. It's not the typical normal tops for bubble tea. I gotta say, this is pretty good, guys. It's not the typical top for bubble tea, but It's pretty good. And you did have to mix it very well though, because I was drinking like pure syrup at first. And I was like, this is way too sugary, but then after mixing it more, now it tastes good. So bubble cheers to you guys. Currently guys, some of Andre's friends are about to come over. Andre just went out to get some beer, but on our way back from bubble tea, we stopped by and got a bottle of champagne. It was their like engagement party the day of my sister's birthday, so like a week and a half ago. It was also their engagement party, but like most people didn't buy anything, and I was like, you know, you should really get something. Sorry, I'm talking quiet because I think they're right outside walking and the windows are open, but I was like, you should really get something. And then he bought a bottle of champagne and he invited them over. We were gonna go over there to their house and like surprise them, but they were like, no, our apartment's messy and stuff, so we invited them over here, even though this is not that clean, but I think they're here. Alright guys, Andre's friends just left like a couple of minutes ago. I washed my makeup off. It is 12:25 and Andre has to be up at like 5:20 for work, which is crazy. But whatever. I mean, this only happens once in a blue moon, you know. It's not like we hang out with his friends all the time until after midnight, but yeah, so it was fun. We're getting ready for bed now. Andre's on the toilet. I washed my makeup off. It was a long day of wearing makeup actually. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will let you guys know if I get the job. I feel good about it. I don't want to like jinx it, but I do feel good about it. So fingers crossed guys. I will let you know tomorrow. Anyway guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please click that red subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's next daily vlog. Bye.